Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1. Phathead, Cande Roth. We're so stupid, the two of us.
I was going to say, you're so stupid. Don't include me in your stupidity.
I must really need to be entertained because I just come up with random
It's so easy.
nonsense.
Oh, you're so easy to... I know.
Yeah,
we're talking about the wind and, having this whole thing. What a wind it was. I don't ever want to see that again.
Yeah, it was a lot. And, it's funny because different spots, right? Some places didn't get a ton of flooding, didn't get, the craziness of the wind. And other places got wind that they will never forget, and their streets are flooded at the moment. Yeah.
I never want to hear, really, if this is what a tornado or hurricane sounds like, I'm prepared now because it was insane. Insane.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I understand. I had some of that. Yeah, it was pretty wild. And, so as far as today, we're going to get close to 50. We're going to be cloudy. We're still going to be a little windy, but the main storm is done. It is, moving on out. And, but there's a lot of cleanup. There's a lot of places. I got News 12 on. All the typical spots that usually flood, the blocks that people live on they're living in those flood zones. Man, there's water all over the place, everywhere.
Oh,
so
crazy.
yeah.
Really?
So hopefully not too bad for you who's listening. Driving in the car, checking us out this morning. Cande, how was your evening overall, though? Okay.
Nice and quiet. I did FaceTime with my little family, Maeve, who is absolutely adorable. We now kiss our phones when we're FaceTiming, and it's so cute when her little face comes for me, and she was laughing, and she's just the joy of my life, really, I have to say. If I'm in a bad mood, I'm FaceTime Maeve. She'll straighten me right out. And then while Jackie and I were talking, Maeve was there, Casey walked in, and boy, he takes my breath away sometimes.
Oh,
he's just so good looking, if I may go off on my own son's good looks for a moment. He walked in and he took my breath away.
Cande.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. Yeah, please continue to express your emotions. I love it. I'm serious. I'm not downplaying it. I laugh, I chuckle because there's probably people out there who say the same thing about their family, right? And it's just fun. It's fun to listen to you go on and on about your children and grandchildren. It's nice.
I'm blessed. And then I hung up and cried because I am blessed. I was bawling like a baby for absolutely no reason.
Does Brian tell you to get a grip? Like, what happens?
He was so tired. He didn't sleep the night before. He laid down at 6 o'clock and he fell asleep for the night. I checked on him a couple of times. I was worried and he was sleeping away. So he missed the whole drama scene, but he's used to it.
Now, remind me, because strangely enough, I have a story about sleep statistics. We'll do that in a second. Now that I was going to save it for later, but now that you mentioned Brian, just stand by on that. But the other thing yesterday was you told me you were making your special soup last night. Did that happen?
Yes, it did. We had beef and barley soup. It was delicious. Going to have some more today, and it went very well.
All right,
exactly that, and it was a great day to have soup. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, I bought It's not the greatest for you. This is the first time I've ever done it, and I don't plan to make a habit of it. And I like to preface my statement because, I'll get texts from my family, right? I bought Panera soup at BJ's.
I love Panera soup, and I too am a huge fan of it till I read how really bad it is for you.
Yeah, and it was the tomato soup as well.
My favorite is the wild rice and chicken.
Haven't tried that one.
Oh, it's so good, but so bad. It's got 24 grams of fat in it, right off the bat.
So I bought the sleeve of soups. There's two little tubs of soup.
Yes. Both tomato?
Yeah, both tomato. It was, and
Well, tomato is the healthier of the choices.
Maybe. So Abigail and I had some the other day, and then I take my bag of croutons and I dump the croutons in the tomato soup.
Oh,
Oh,
yes, yes.
yeah. There really is no better tomato. So I know we've gone on and on about. We had a discussion about Panera, the good and the bad. Panera's food, so good, so fresh,
So good. So
right?
delicious.
The
Yes.
bakery, the cookies, all that. The
Oh,
bad,
everything.
you and I stopped going because it is so overpriced. It is so expensive, crazy.
Well, I stopped going because I was actually buying the Panera soups like you in the food store
Hmm.
and being so excited. And then one day I said, let me check this out. And I saw, oh boy. And I said, yeah, no more for me.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm
I
enjoying it.
mean,
Let's put
I
it
love,
that way.
I enjoy it, believe me.
Hmm.
And that's the healthier of the choices. But that chicken, wild rice chicken, creamy soup,
Hmm.
really delicious. It'll kill you in 5 days.
Oh, wonderful! That's fantastic.
Oh my goodness.
Let's do this sleep story because you mentioned Brian had a tough
Yeah,
time sleeping, right?
yes. The night before, and then Let was so tired and went to lay down and fell out and slept. I think he looks so much better today.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
you could definitely see he's more rested for sure.
according to this research study, the average American, remember, there's 365 days a year. The
Oh,
average American gets a perfect night's sleep 132 times. Now, that's more than a third. I would love
a
to
little
see a
more.
person. I would. Can you show me a person that gets more than a third of their sleeps a perfect? Because it doesn't happen over here, Candy.
Now, what is perfect? That's what I need to know.
It doesn't say, but I'm assuming it means not disrupted, eight
See,
hours.
I don't even remember the last time I put my head on the pillow, fell asleep, and woke up 8 hours later. That never
Agreed.
happens. Never.
Agreed. Yep.
Now,
Um.
my idea of a good night's sleep is when you do wake up, that you fall back asleep, that you're not now awake and you can't fall back asleep. That's terrible. That doesn't happen to me that often. I am able to go back asleep, but let me tell you, I wake up several times a night.
Oh, without a doubt. On average, I'm 2 to 3 times a night, easy. 132 perfect sleeps a year, 120 good night sleeps, and 113 sleeps that are bad. So it's pretty close all the way around.
Yeah, yeah. You never know what you're going to get when you put your head on that pillow, that's for sure. That being said, when I was off for 2 weeks, it was a great pleasure because if I woke up, I'd be like, you know what? I'm going to watch some late night TV now. Let's see
Mm.
what I'm missing all these years and then go back to sleep. So it was delicious. I love it.
Uh, yeah, perfect sleep. You know what? I'll make a pact with you. Next time I have a perfect sleep, I will remember to tell you because
Now,
I
what are we saying is perfect? That you put your head on the pillow and you don't move or wake up for 8 hours? Is that what you're saying?
yeah, it would have to be. I would
Oh,
say so.
I'm not sure I've ever had one. I don't know.
I don't think it's physically possible for me to do that again ever. I don't think it's
I
happening.
don't know.
Yeah.
Not for me. I don't know. Maybe there are people that can do that, but I don't know any of them.
Do you know the only time I've ever come close, honestly, is on a cruise. I'm thinking back because when we're on a cruise, I know people think you're on a cruise, you're out partying all night, and some people are. My family is usually like, in the room, in bed, give or take, like let's say 11 o'clock, like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And uh, I would say I sleep best on a cruise ship. A little rocking of the cruise ship. I get up about 6:30 in the morning for coffee. That's probably the last. And I don't know that I've slept through the night, but that's the
Mm,
last time I've had like a perfect sleep. Maybe I think.
yeah. Well, the cruise that we went on, but I love getting up early on a cruise. I only did
Hmm.
it once, but that's the best time of the day for me on a cruise.
Right.
When you got your little balcony and the sun is coming up and you go get coffee and it's very quiet. There aren't that many people awake yet. Oh, that's my favorite time.
That's why we go to bed at a reasonable hour. Exactly.
My favorite time. I love it so much.
All right, we got plenty to get to. 7:47. I will tell you about a special day Elijah has today. We will,
Oh.
delve into that. It will bring up something from last year. You will remember vividly. We will get to that. I had a question about my toothbrush. I want to ask you. Curious what you think, and some other things for you, including a new technology item that was unveiled at that Vegas tech conference we've been talking about. We'll see what you think of that as well. Your Bald and the Beautiful Entertainment comes up at about 8:12. The storm is over, if you want to say it's over, but there's still some wind. There's still flooding in a lot of places, but the craziness
Are we
of the
going to
rain.
see the sunshine today?
No sun today. It's going to be cloudy today. We're going to get sun tomorrow. That's what's going to happen.
All right.
But a lot of people digging out from some floods this morning. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.